guys, it's me Lauren, and today we're gonna be making snacks because I'm hungry. Also, ignore my voice. I have a little bit of a sore throat. I woke up with it yesterday, so yeah. Anyways, let's start with these snacks. So we're gonna be making about, we're gonna be making 6 snacks, and we're gonna see how many of them are good, if they're gonna be a fail or success. So let's get into it. So for this first snack, it's only 3 ingredients: grapes, lime, I think like half a lime, and sugar. First step, it's common sense. Wash your grapes however many you want. Okay, got my grapes. I haven't actually had grapes in a good minute, so. I mean, they're okay, I guess. All right, next step, we take our lime. Do I have to wash a lime before I use it?
You can, but you're using what's inside, so it doesn't technically really need to be washed.
Okay. All right, the next step is we cut our lime and use half of it and squeeze the juice onto the grapes. So let's do that.
How much juice do you need?
Just half of it, yeah. Yeah. And then the other half we're saving for later for the next hack.
So just juice.
Yeah.
Let me get a thing
back
until you don't get any more juice.
Okay. Okay. Half of the lime is now gone, and it's squeezed into our grapes. I'm gonna be careful with knife, because guys, take this to your sink or next to it. Now, I didn't realize I was in your way, I'm sorry. The next step is, well, I mean, you don't have to do this step. I am going to though. You're gonna take your spoon and mix your grapes just to make sure they all get lime juice on them, you know. And set that aside for just a second and move my paper and receipt out of the way. Let's put that right here. And now we bring in a plate, and we're gonna take our sugar and there's like stuff on this, what the heck? And we're gonna take our sugar and just start pouring carefully, okay? You don't wanna pour too much. Okay, I think that's good. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Let me give you an overhead shot real quick. Okay, and now we have our sugar, and we're just gonna take a grape and just coat it in the sugar. And I need to grab a plate, and we're gonna put these on a plate. Okay, take our plate and just place the grapes onto the plate. So you're just gonna wanna do this for all of your grapes. Take them, dip them in the sugar coating, and just place them on your plate. And then once we're done, we are gonna stick these in the freezer for about 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, so I know we're supposed to freeze these, but these honestly look like really good. Like, look at this, guys. Like, the camera's not doing it justice, so I know we're supposed to freeze them, but I want to try just one before I stick them in the freezer, so yeah. Like, look at this. Like, does this not look so good? Okay. Okay, I think this is why they say freeze it, because you can't really taste the lime, and it kind of just tastes like the grape. Like, the grape kind of overpowers it with like the juice of the grape. But let's stick them in the freezer for about 20 minutes and see if it's better. So I washed our spoon in our bowl because we're gonna need it for our next snack. Okay, for this next snack, it's only 3 ingredients. Again, I was holding up 2, like it was 2, it's not. You're gonna need strawberries, yogurt, just plain yogurt. I'm using Greek plain yogurt. And either like melting chocolate or chocolate chips. We had a big bag of chocolate chips in our pantry, and I couldn't find it, but I found these, so luckily we're good. But let's get into this. So the first step is picking however many strawberries you want and washing them. Okay, so some of these strawberries haven't really ripened all the way, but that's okay because we're gonna cut them up into little like dices, like little dice squares anyway, so it's fine. Now, the main reason why we're cutting these up into little small bite sizes is because we're gonna make these into cute little chocolate strawberry bites, and they need to be small and finely well, I don't know if they need to be finely diced up, but diced up. That way they're actually bite size. All right, now that our strawberries is all cut up, now we're gonna take our spoon and we're gonna take a big spoonful of yogurt and mix it in. All right, take a big spoonful of yogurt, and now we're gonna mix it with our strawberries. And then when you're done, it should look something like this. Okay, so I was about to start off with the strawberries and stuff, but the grapes are done. So now we're gonna try one. These look so good. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Wait, actually? Wait, that's actually kind of good. So it's like a little bit, so you can taste like a little sweet, and then it's salt, or not salty, and then it's like sour, and then it goes to sweet, like. I love those. Those are so good. Okay, I'm gonna put these in a Ziploc bag and put them back into the freezer, and then we'll start with our strawberries. Also, for the frozen sour candy grapes, I give that probably like a 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5. Okay, so the strawberries one is a little bit more complicated. I'm reusing the same plate that we used for the grapes, and I'm gonna take parchment paper, put it on my plate, and then you're gonna take a Ziploc bag. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna scoop your strawberries into the bag, and then we're gonna kind of do it like how you would do like frosting, like kind of like, you know, like squeeze it out. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our bag, and you basically just cut like a little hole. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then you're gonna take that hole and you're gonna squeeze out however many, it depends on how many strawberries you cut up, but you're gonna make little like balls, I guess, kind of like little, you know. You basically take that and then squeeze out little circles and then stick them in the freezer. Okay, it's not looking too promising. Like, you guys gotta look at this. This does not look promising. Why is there bubbles in it? Okay, now we gotta stick these in the freezer and then come back to them later, so. Okay, I don't know why it had bubbles like that in it, and also in the video, it didn't tell me how long I should freeze them for, so I'm just gonna say 20 minutes, same as the grapes, and we're gonna move on to the next hack. Next one is a pizza hack. How do you mess up pizza? So we got mozzarella, pepperoni, sauce, and massive tortillas. So we're gonna take one tortilla. I need a plate. Now you can either fold this 2 ways. You can either like take the ends, fold it, and then kind of do it like a little burrito, or you can take it and fold it into a fourth. We're gonna fold it into a fourth. Now I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this on TikTok, so you probably know what to do, but if you don't, you basically just take your knife and cut it halfway down the middle, just like that, where you can see the line. And you basically just cut it. I should be using a sharper knife for this, but all the knives are dirty. Okay, yeah, see? Just like that. You basically separate it into fourths, just cut it half down with the knife. On the two sides where it's like cut down the middle, you put your cheese there, which I'll give an overhead shot when I'm done. And then on the left side bottom, you put cheese, and then on the right side of the bottom, you also put cheese. And then you take your pepperonis, and on the top left is where you put your pepperonis. For this, I'm gonna use a spoon to stir it and get it out onto my wrap. Okay, and this is what your wrap should look like, and I'm also gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to the sauce, because if a sauce starts to taste bland, add a little bit of salt and pepper and it's better. Now we're gonna fold our wrap and then put it on the pan. And so you fold it, so you take the cheese, bottom left corner, fold it up into your pepperoni, and then you're gonna take the left side, fold it into your sauce, and then take that and do it like this. So it should look like this. And now we're gonna pop it onto our pan. Okay, now we just let it cook. Okay, so I don't think I cooked it all the way, but I didn't want it to burn. And the timer's also done for the strawberries, but we're gonna try this first. Wait, actually that's so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. I just didn't cook it long enough, but I recommend that. So I just checked on the strawberries and they're still not frozen. So instead, we're gonna start on the next snack. Okay, I feel like this next one is literally gonna take like 3 seconds. So all you're gonna need is milk, baking powder, flour, a mug, Oreos, or just, I don't know, any cookie of choice. We're gonna be making mug cake. So let's do it. This is a new pack of Oreos too. Take about 3 to 4 Oreos, I would say. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna place them in your mug. And then in this one, it was on TikTok, so it's a little less like explanatory. I don't know. Guys, I can't stay in school. Anyways, take some milk, pour it in. I would say halfway, about like the cookies, like how they're sitting in there, I would say like fill them up halfway, mash it up. Now that that's all mashed up, you take another Oreo and place it just like that on top. So let's get my fork out of here. And you just place it on top and then mix it together. I feel like I could fit 2 in here, but I'm not gonna try it. And then let me read this again. And then spoon of flour. They didn't use like, they were just using spoons and stuff, so I'm gonna use spoons too. And they just said a spoon of flour, so a spoon of flour. Okay, that was like a quarter of it. Okay. And then half a spoon of baking powder. Now I think we just mix it up. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly did just lick the fork when I was making this, and I didn't even think about it, but that tasted really bad, and I think it's because of the baking powder. So don't eat this, guys, plain. And now we're gonna microwave it for 1 minute. You know, that's the thing with mug cakes though. They can't be too, you have to fold them up like halfway or something, because if they're too full, then it does overflow, because I have done this before. But why did it overflow? It wasn't even like halfway full. I don't know, maybe it was, and maybe I just put a little too much milk or something. Like, I don't know, mug cake. I think I'll stick to just my Oreos and milk. 5 out of 10. All right, for this next one, we're gonna need strawberries, sugar, and these weird like spring roll rice paper wraps. Okay, so I'm boiling water right here. I'm gonna move that aside though, and I need to cut my strawberries and still open up the wraps. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, done. Now we're gonna take our rice paper. Oh no, it broke. Okay, not this one then. We're gonna use a different one, guys. Okay, I found one that wasn't broken. You're gonna dip it in your boiling water. Okay, take your paper, put it down. In the center of your paper, you're gonna take at least 2 to 3 strawberry, like that we cut up earlier. And then you're gonna fold it into a burrito. And now you should have strawberry burrito. And then you're gonna dip it in sugar. And this is what it should look like. Okay, now we're gonna try it.
Saturday. Okay, because you said the swimming was closed. Ice castles.
I mean, are not open on Sunday.
Oh, ice castles are not open on Sunday. That's why we're not.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Saturday, 2 p.m.
I think because my rice paper got all like bunched up and stuff, it's very chewy, but it's not bad either. I don't know how I feel about it. 6 out of 10. All right, we're back. Strawberries are hard, and now we're gonna melt some chocolate and just dip them in them and then put them back in the freezer. Okay, so chocolate is melted. And my original plan was going to take the strawberries off the plate and dip them in the bowl and stir them around, but I think I'm just going to take some chocolate on the spoon and just take it on the strawberries. All right, strawberries are covered, and now I'm going to stick them back in the freezer. All right, while those freeze and stuff, we're going to work on our last snack hack. All right, this one is really simple. All you need is Munster, I don't know how to say it. Munster cheese and cayenne pepper. All right, so all we do is cut the cheese into little small squares, take a plate, put parchment over that plate, and then put the squares on. So let's do that. All right, now that our cheese is cut, we're gonna sprinkle some cayenne pepper.
That's in here.
Oh, I'm gonna wash that, yeah.
Oh. It just looks like it had, like you had eaten or something.
What is it? What do you mean eating it? Like what?
No, the plate underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
One, the blue,
The blue
one.
one?
Yeah. Did
Yeah?
you use that one?
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Why?
No, I just looked in there and I was like, hey, where did this come from?
You know, that's what I used to make my pizza wrap.
Oh, okay.
Moment of truth to see if they actually turned into crisps.
A
Yeah.
little too crisp.
Just as
Okay.
expected, they all kind of melted together, but into like a crisp, but we're still gonna try it. I mean, crispy cheese is good. It doesn't taste as good. Like the cheese doesn't taste as good, but like the cayenne pepper for a little kick is actually really good. Mixed feelings about the cheese crisps, so I'm probably gonna give them like a 6.5 maybe, or a 7 out of 10. Okay, strawberries are done. I did put a little too much chocolate on one of them, the one with the most chocolate. So we're just gonna try one and break it in half and see. Wait, that actually tastes exactly like True Fruit. Okay, these chocolate-covered strawberries, they kind of look ugly, but they taste exactly like True Fruit, and I absolutely love True Fruit. And this is literally like a cheaper version of True Fruit, I feel like, because all you need is freaking strawberries, yogurt, and melted chocolate. Like, I'm gonna make this all the time now. 10 out of 10. Alright, so that's all the snacks that I made today, and now I'm no longer hungry, and now I'm full. But yeah, so those are all the snacks that we tried today. Some were good, some were good, some were okay. But yeah, anyways, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye!